Hello everyone, today we are going to do class 6, chapter 2 of English, How a Dog Found Himself a New Master. Summary of the chapter is, the dogs were their own master, but one day a dog thought that he must become the servant of someone who was stronger than anyone, and he could provide him food and shelter. He met a big wolf who was fierce and strong. The dog asked the wolf to be his master. As the wolf agreed, the two of them walked together when suddenly the wolf sniffed the smell of a bear. Out of fear, he ran away. The dog then went to Bear and requested him to be his master as he was stronger than the wolf. The bear agreed and two of them walked on. They saw a herd of cows. The bear wanted to kill a cow to eat when suddenly they were stopped by a noise. The cows started moving in fear. The bear told the dog to hide quickly as he was afraid of the king of the jungle, the lion. The dog then asked the lion to be his master. The lion agreed and they both lived together for a long time. When one day the lion smelt a man in the forest and told the dog to run away with him, or else they will both be in a trouble. So the dog said goodbye to the lion. Then dog went to the man to make him his master. Since then the dog has been serving man faithfully and knowing no other master. Before you read, you may note that the dog and the wolf are closely related. You may also know something about how, over the centuries, human beings have been domesticated and tamed wild animals. Here is a story about how the dog became a tame animal. So now let's start the chapter, How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. Dogs were once their own master and lived the way wolves do, in freedom, until a dog was born who was ill pleased with the way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about himself, looking for food and being frightened among those who were stronger than he. He thought it and over decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on the earth, and he set out to find such a master. He walked and he met a kinsman of his own, a big wolf, who was as strong as he was fierce. Where are you going, dog? The wolf asked. I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf? I don't see why not, the wolf said, and they agreed upon. The two of them went on together. They walked, and all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose. Sniff darted quickly off the path and into the bushes and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was as much surprised. What comes over you, master? He asked. What has frightened you so? Can't you see? There's a bear out there, and he might eat up us both of you and me. Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him and he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. The bear agreed to this readily and said, let's go and find a herd of cows. I will kill a cow, then we can both eat our fill. They walked and soon saw a herd of cows, but just as they were about to come up it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. The cows were moving loudly and running in a panic in all directions. The bear looked out from behind a tree and then he too ran hastily deeper in the forest. Now, why do I have to come here? Said he to the dog. It is the lion who rules the forest in this part. The lion, who is he? Don't you know he is the strongest beast on the earth? Well, then I will say goodbye to you, bear. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on the earth. And off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him and served him for a long, long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared to touch the dog or often in any way. But one day, the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs. When all of a sudden the lion stopped, he gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw, and with such force that a hole formed there. Then he began to back away very quietly. What is it, master? Is it anything wrong? Asked the dog, surprised. I smell a man coming this way, the lion said. We'd better run or we would be in trouble. Oh, well, then I will say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on the earth. And off the dog went to join the man, and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. This happened long, long ago, but to this day, a dog is the man's most loyal servant and knows no other master. So this was our story. So I will meet you in next video. Thank you. Bye.